So let's go ahead here and boss up a Crobats. Crobats for the 180 damage. Let's bring up this Pokemon. Let's bring up this. Bam. There you go. 200.
You are now watching Zach Lesage PTCG. Let's get it. Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to Zach Lesage PTCG. I'm Zach Lesage, and today we're going to be covering over Mad Party. Now, Mad Party takes kind of hints and takes from yesteryear decks such as Night March, Lost March, all these kinds of different decks where it really focused on discarding a lot of the Pokemon with the same named attack and really doing a lot of damage in the process. So this is one of the best single prize card decks, period. So I think it's going to be a super cool video to showcase. I haven't necessarily covered this deck too many times on my channel. The current modification of the list, or the current modern list I should say, has been created by Daniel Altavilla. He really was the pioneer for making the deck and taking it as far as he possibly could. So shout out to him for creating this concept. If you're looking for any of the cards for this deck, go to PTCGO plug in code ZLesage5. The list is in the description below right here. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. Just want to let everyone know I also have my new channel memberships going up. So check that out. And if they're not up already, shh. Anyways, all right, let's check out this deck list. And away we go. So as you can see, I've been blinging out this deck in all bling out glory with the whole Mad Parties that came out in Shining Fates. Now, they also did get the cool new promo arts for these cards. So I think these ones look a little bit better, but if you want to be a clout master, the shiny ones are pretty valuable. They're hard to get online. Surprisingly, the Sinesteas cost me the most at 3 Shining Fates packs per. Well, that being said, what does this deck do? For those of you who are wondering, all these Pokemon, the Galarian Mr. Rime, the Polteageist, the Bunnelby, and the Dedenne all have the Mad Party attack. You can really only attack with the Polteageist and the Bunnelby because the deck only plays triple acceleration energy and twin energy. So what does that mean? You're trying to do Mad Party by discarding a bunch of your Mad Party Pokemon. How do you discard them? Well, you have access to T-Break, which is kind of like a Zoroark-GX, allowing you to draw cards, pitch a card, draw 2 cards. You have access to Crobat, Dedenne-GX. You also have access to Electromagnetic Radar, Quick Ball, and Professors Research. Now, since you want to be basically a single prize card deck, you can use Giovannis Exile to discard your Pokemon without damage. Watch out for Galarian Zigzagoon Pings or Mew Power against these Pokemon to stop them from going into the discard pile. And you want to bring up your opponent's Pokemon with Bosss Orders. Overall, I think this deck is a great deck to kind of learn sequencing. I think it's you could kind of push your limits as a player. And it's really good against tag team VMAX type decks. Struggles a little bit against ADP, struggles a little bit against some other single prize card decks, but overall I think this deck is extremely viable and it's super fun to play. There's something fun about getting all these Mad Party Pokemon in your discard pile and hitting for a lot of damage for a singular energy. So let's see exactly how this deck works on the ladder. Might be a little bit more of a quick video since I have featured Mad Party in the past, but this is really the most updated list that I have for the deck, so be sure to check that out. One thing that I'm debating on is it better to play this Sinistea or the other Sinistea so we got the Furtive drops. So the Furtive drop is going to do 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon, or you can use T-Time to draw 2 cards. Personally, I think it's probably better to do 2 damage counters because that might be able to finish off a game, or it might stop your opponent's own Giovannis Exile. If it comes to drawing cards, I don't necessarily think I'm going to be drawing cards that I need or be in a position where it's going to actually matter, with Marnie being so important in the format. So I am going with this one right now, and I mean, it doesn't match the clout aspect of the deck, but obviously you could build this deck a little bit more budget friendly. I did recently feature this in my top 5 best budget decks, so if you're not playing the clout version of this deck, Dedenne-GX and Crobat V are not too expensive anymore, so not too bad to pick up there. And again, if you need any codes, go to PTCGO and plug in code ZLesage5. All right, let's jump into some gameplay and see exactly what's going on with this deck. So, winning the coin flip here is huge. Would I like to go first? No, I think it's much better to go second with this deck. So you could attack with Mad Party as soon as possible. Now, this particularly isn't the greatest hand I've ever seen. A little bit on the weak side. There's a lot of resources here, but I might just have to pitch it with Research. At least there's a Research. Now, Colossal, I don't think Colossal is going to be a terrible matchup. It's a tag team deck, or not a tag team, I should say a VMAX deck. They're both worth 3 prize cards,
So we'll see what can happen here. Let's go Great Ball, see what we can get here. Ooh. I'm gonna grab the Galarian Mr. Rime. I'm gonna put a Twin Energy there, and I'm gonna yeet this hand, trying to get a basic Pokemon to survive the turn. I'm gonna leave this hand as is. At this point, I think it's much better for me to go Furtive Drop. Maybe this is where the T-Break would be a lot better version of Sinistea. I could go Evolution Incense, but I am going to just wait on seeing what I can get next turn. 2 damage counters will go through the Stone Fighting Energy because it's not damage. So if they're unable to get out a Colossal VMAX, I feel like I'm in a much better spots. I'm even fine with Crushing Hammer here. To me, it seems like I'm not getting knocked out when they play Crushing Hammer. There's Rotom Phone. It's better to play Rotom Phone then decide where to attach. There's a lot of plays that they could have done maybe there that they might not have available in their hand right now. So, a little bit of a missequencing from our opponent, but that's okay. Everyone's able to learn. There's another Crushing Hammer. That's fine. I don't need too many energies in a matchup like this. And the fact that there's no Colossal VMAX out is extremely nice. And we have 2 Mad Party Pokemon in the discard pile, so currently we're doing Zipperoo. That's okay. There's a Guru. I wonder what they're going to do here. Oh, and they still haven't played a supporter. They've gone through a lot of resources to get nothing so far. Will they find a Colossal VMAX and an energy? That's the big, big, big question. There's another Primate Wisdom. It's their 3rd switch. That seems so like a very that's very weird. I'm gonna go Great Ball first in case I can get something nice here. I am gonna go ahead and grab a Dedenne. I am gonna go Evolution Incense so I can maybe draw some cards here. So I'm gonna try to chip off this Dedenne. T-Break. Word Up. Nothing really great here, to be honest. There's a Bunnelby. So I'm just going to go Triple Acceleration Energy. I might as well go Tool Scrapper, just in case that Dedenne might have a bit of a struggle to retreat. Let's go ahead and go Mad Party for the 60 damage. So that's our 3rd energy down. We only have access to 4 more energies. That means we have to win the game in 4 attacks. Now, the fact that we have to win the game in 4 attacks is going to be quite difficult. So that's really going to be knocking out a Dedenne-GX, knocking out a Colossal VMAX with 2 hits, and then knocking out with the last energy. So, I mean, I think we've used up way too many energies. I probably shouldn't have even attacked there, but with the 2 energies that I keep on finding in my hands, I just feel like I'm in such a poor position. I don't know why they're going to play Fione. Maybe they're going to Fione discard something. I have no clue. Marty there could be very nice here. Where are all their Colossal VMAX? Maybe they forgot to put them into their deck. Like, they've played a lot of cards in order to knock out one so far. Maybe they're trying to not play it down. That's always an option. But there's none in the discard pile, so it doesn't look like they're really hiding them that well either. Okay, speaking about cards that they may or may not have, there's the Colossal VMAX. Coolio. There's the Air Balloon. Are they going to be able to find the knockouts? I have resistance here, so I'm actually just going to send this up. If I could just survive as many turns as possible. So no, they only did 10 damage. That's huge. I am going to evolve here to give myself an option to get the attack off. And remember, we only have access to our 4 energies, so do keep that in mind. I don't think Mew's going to be very good here. So I'm going to go ahead and Quick Ball. I'm going to start trying to lobby some Pokemon in the discard pile. I'm going to grab a Dedenne. I'm actually going to go T-Break first because I'd like to try to discard more, find more ways. Discarding all of them is going to be incredibly rough. Let's go Air Balloon here. Let's go Crobats. I mean, we're certainly getting a lot of ways to discard Pokemon. T-Break. Let's go Quick Ball. Discarding another one. I'm going to go Guru. I think I have access to another. Oh, I don't have Air Balloon, but I don't think my opponent would ever stall me out. I don't think they would stall me out at all. I'm going to put this on top of my deck because it might be important. Well, at that point, I'm just going to go for another one to try to get some more of these Pokemon in my discard pile because I need to start attacking for some big damage. Let's go ahead and Dedenne-GX. So we're doing a lot of damage right now. Those are twin energies. So what do we got? We got 8, 9. We're doing 180. 180 ain't bad. Got a Pal Pad in the discard pile already. I think we just go after. I think we just start attacking the active. They're struggling to set up right now anyways, so we might be able to get a little bit more mileage out of this Pokemon. I'm going to hold on to everything else. So let's go ahead. Actually, you want to let's go Great Ball. Get another one out. Just thinning out the hand a little bit. And let's just go Mad Party. So fingers crossed that we're able to get off another attack next turn with the same Mad Party Pokemon. So bringing it back a little bit. So there's the Crushing Hammer. Hopefully they just attack with an Eruption Shot and miss. That'd be game altering. It's a third energy. They must have, I don't know why they didn't use the Primate Wisdom last turn. Maybe they just forgot. Maybe they're Primate Wisdoming again. Maybe they misplayed with their energy. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, they're going Marnie. So the fact that they did both is seems just wrong. Unless they have a Rotom Phone. If they have Rotom Phone, they'll probably get it. The buff padding makes it incredibly tough. So how much damage do we have to do now? That's crazy. There's so 380. It's almost like 440. So that means I need to do 440 is 280. How much damage? I need to do 200. I think this game is just over with that. The Tool Scrapper is gone. I wasn't expecting the Pokemon to have that much HP. That's, yeah, 380, 440. 440 minus 160. 440 minus 160 is 200. So it goes from 440 minus 60 is 380. 380 minus, so I need to do 280. That means I have to have 14 in my discard pile. I have 8, 10. I need to get another 4. I don't think that's going to be possible here. I don't think it's possible here, peeps. So right now I have 4, 8, 10. That would put me at 12. So this game is with the energies that are left, there's 3 energies left. 1 attack, 2 attack, Yeah, it's impossible if I go that way. Now, I'm slightly short. So the fact that they have that, so I can go for 13 is 260. 260 minus 60, 200. Yeah, I'm 20 damage short from being able to get the knockout here. So this game is just completely over, just because their Pokemon's too hard for me to knock out. So I'll run out of energies here. Now, maybe they won't get another Pokemon, or maybe they'll do the wrong attack. So I'm just going to do this. Well, actually, let's just go like this. Let's go T-Break here. And we don't even have access to Pal Pad. So we have Great Catcher and we have Lysander. Those are the two things that we can do. Let's go. You want to know what? Maybe we could get the knockout. Let's go ahead here and go Evolution Incense. There's nothing left there. I'm going to go Great Catcher because it doesn't necessarily matter what I do here at this point. Those don't matter at all. Let's go ahead here and bring up that Pokemon, and I'm going to draw some prize cards. So let's go Mad Party. That's going to be a knockout. It's 240 damage. If I can get a Mad Party Pokemon in here. 260, 280, 280 plus 280. Yeah, that'd be enough if they don't get another energy there. So, I mean, there's a slight chance, but it's very, very, very slim. I'm just really searching for an energy. Like, my win condition is so fragile, it's not even funny. But that's okay. We'll fight tooth and nail for everything that we possibly can. And this is the issue when it comes to Mad Party sometimes. It's not always the most well-positioned deck. It's good in certain metagames, but then you run into random situations like this, it gets incredibly awkward. If my opponent were to attack like a Crobat or something one turn, or a Dedenne-GX as they normally should in this matchup, that'd be very good as well. Galarian Surfetched. Maybe if they just give me a Pokemon like that, I could be able to win this game. There's their G-Max Boulder. So since I have the Air Balloon, I am going to just send up the Guru here. I think that's much better. There's Great Ball. Let's go Great Ball. Double check. So we do have the energies there. We do have access to a Bunnelby, so I'm going to grab the Bunnelby. And let's just double check that we can count properly. So currently we have 4, 8, 11, 13. So we need a 14th Pokemon to be able to do 280. 280 minus 220. So 220 would put us at enough. That would put us at enough. So let's go this. We need to put one of these down onto our bench. At this point, I see no problem in doing T-Break. There's the triple acceleration energy. And I think I win the game the next turn. This is crazy. Since they play Marnie and not Reset Stamp, I'm going to put that there. Now, there's one Polteageist left. I don't see a world where I lose the game by putting this down. So I'm going to put that down just in case, and I'm going to retreat, and I should be able to get the knockout here. So that's going to put me at one prize card left. So I have one energy left, one Bosss Orders left. And that's what we got going on here, peeps. Really slim, razor-thin margins, but the knockout on the Dedenne-GX allowed me to kind of pull through with this game, I think. Now, if they play Reset Stamp or anything else that's weird, probably just lose the game. And maybe playing that down it could have been a mistake. Okay, they're just going to try to take their prize cards where they can take their prize cards now. They have to go 2-2. So that was a twin energy. Had been pretty nice, but yeah, we have the access to the one energy. And we're going to be able to pull out a large win here. Let's do a lot of damage against the Galarian Surfetch, why don't we? So let's send up our free retreater. Always make sure for Absols and the Galar Mines and all that good stuff. We're just going to double check through the deck. So we're going to go quick ball here, double check to make sure that we can get everything. So we do have Twin Energy and we do have Bosss Orders. So let's go ahead and go Dedenne-GX, putting us down to 0 cards left in our deck. We're going to go here, retreat, bring that up, well played to our opponents, and we're going to go for a gigantic Mad Party to win the game. So our opponent's not going to give us our chance, but we did get the Mad Party and we were able to win the game. Crazy. Okay, so we lost the coin flip. Hopefully we get to go seconds. I like going second because we can attack with Mad Party on our first turn. So we'll see exactly what our opponent's playing. Usually when they're going first, they're probably playing a deck that evolves or ADP. Both can be awkward matchups. And our opponent flipped over Minccino. Maybe this is Excadrill. I can imagine that Excadrill is probably a favorable matchup, but I'm not sure. Maybe this is a control deck. It could be a lot of things. So I'm going to be basically searching for ways to get Pokemon out. So let's go Evolution Incense. I might as well just grab another one of these Pokemon outs. Double check to see what's in my prize cards. I probably don't need too many Pokemon. Got all my energies there. I'm going to go quick ball this away. I'm going to grab a Dedenne-GX. Yes. And then I'm going to go quick ball, discarding a Dedenne. And for the Dedenne, I'm going to grab just another Bunnelby, so I always have another attacking option. So let's go like this. Bunnelby, Sinistea. I am going to put the Air Balloon on my active Pokemon. I think that's probably the best way to deal with it. And I do have the Twin Energy, so you can see that I have 6 there. I currently don't have another way to knock out a Pokemon. So only 60 damage. Is it worthwhile for me to do the damage? I don't think so. So I'm going to actually just retreat here for free because I want to keep the Air Balloon on my bench. Send up the Bunnelby, and then I'm just going to pass my turn. So a little bit of an awkward game. Not getting a lot of these Pokemon in the discard pile can be huge. But we'll see exactly how it goes. There's another Minccino. They could even attack us with the Cinccino right here. The energy assist. Oh, and they're playing Mad Party as well. That's really weird. I was not expecting that. It's a really weird Mad Party list. Mad Party Cinccino. I've never seen that. So I don't know. We'll try to knock out their Dedenne-GXs, I guess. If they play them. Otherwise, they might just not be playing Dedenne-GX. If they pass, I feel very good. Okay, they're going to go Energy Assist, getting the knockout first. Okay, let's see what we could do here. So that means I have 8 in my discard pile. Let's go ahead with Polteageist. I'm going to go like this. Retreat. A Bosss Orders up the Bunnelby. I think that makes a lot of sense. And then I'm just going to go Mad Party. So, don't need too many Pokemon in my discard pile. This game is going to be a little bit back and forth. But you want to know what? If we do lose this game, we are going to lose to a Mad Party deck. So, we'll see exactly what they send up. Will they be able to get enough Mad Party Pokemon in play? They certainly have enough in their discard pile. Will they find a Polteageist and an Energy? So, it's really going to come down to who can miss their energies or not. I'd say that we're probably going to lose. Because I don't think that they play 2 prize card Pokemon. I think they might be playing just more of a budget-friendly version of Mad Party. With Cincinos instead of Dedennes and Crobats, which in this case is probably making it a much worse matchup. Now, again, I'm not entirely certain. I've never seen a version of this deck like this. So a little bit of a confusing game. Yeah, and they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is absolutely terrible if they're able to get an energy. And they've only played 1 energy so far. So my whole thought process is they're probably going to be able to find an energy. There might be a better chance of me decking them out than winning this game at this point. So all I can do is just keep on isolating their energies over and over again. Maybe they prized a bunch. Maybe they only play like four triple colorless energies, or triple acceleration. I don't know. They certainly have access to a lot of make dos. And they've gone through a lot of cards in their deck right now. Like, they probably don't have a way to shuffle things back. So they're really, I don't know, they might be playing a little bit too hard. Spooky. Okay, let's go. Bunnelby up active. I don't think there's a certain Pokemon I want to knock out or anything like that. I don't even want to put another Dedenne down. So I'm just going to go T-Break here. Hold on to that. And I'm really just trying to avoid putting Pokemon down. Let's go Mad Party. Maybe they prize a bunch of energies. So you can see they're already up a prize card and it's their turn again. So this game seems like it's long gone. They probably don't play Dedennes, but I think my biggest chance of winning this game is that they just deck out. They also play Roxy. I think Roxy seems pretty cool here. Yeah, and they seem like they know what they're doing at this point. Oh. Now they're down to 5. I don't know why they're thinning out so much. I mean, I really don't think that there's like a great chance of me winning this here. I'm going to go T-Break to try to do that. I'm now forced to attach here. And I actually have to put other Pokemon down to avoid losing the game. Is there any reason to go Bosss Orders? Actually, I could get Giovannis Exile, I think. Yeah, I mean, if this game's over, this game is over. Already seems like it's over. Sometimes Mad Party is just going to run into situations like this where I'm getting attacks off, I didn't hit enough damage, and I was put in an awkward situation. But I wouldn't be surprised if my opponent just went Bosss Orders game. And yeah, there we go. So Mad Party's going to win against Mad Party. It just didn't happen to be me, but that's okay. They played it somewhat well. I think that they went a little bit too hard on searching through their deck, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to call the coin flip. We lost the coin flip. Let's see what our opponent's going to choose here. And we're going to go first. That's okay. It's not the worst. We would rather go second, but that's okay. I'm going to go Guru goes in the active spot. And see exactly what our opponent's playing here. Hello. They are playing Eternatus, so this should be a rough matchup. The Poison Eternatus matchup, maybe not as bad as normal Eternatus, but not really the matchup that we're looking for here. But that's okay. It's a current matchup, and that's fine. Let's go Great Ball, trying to find a Sinistea if that's possible. No Mad Party Pokemon at all. This could be horrendous here. I am going to grab a Dedenne. No point of doing anything else. Hopefully I could, maybe I could go Primate Wisdom, putting one of these on top of the deck. Thin it out a little bit, maybe. There's an Air Balloon. I'm just trying to get some Pokemon so I can attach that energy to it. Okay, okay. We're starting to get there. Let's go, let's grab the Sinistea. Let's go ahead and pass here. So nothing too crazy. We do have 2 Mad Party Pokemon in the discard pile. Trying to get some knockouts where possible. But Eternatus is tough because these Pokemon are weak to Dark. So if they just got like a Bosss Orders, they could retreat and knock me out with Power Accelerator. It'd just be really rough. So the weakness is going to be huge. But if your opponents, if they don't necessarily play it as a single prize card deck and just keep on like throwing out big prize cards out there, they're going to be in a really tough spot. They could actually play this just by poisoning us and knocking us out in between turns, by free retreating into like a Krogunk or something. It's probably the best way that they could play it. The Galarian Weezing probably makes it a bit awkward here. So I could totally see this not being a great matchup. Okay, let's go ahead, do this, and we're gonna yeet that research away. We're gonna start off here by trying to get enough to get a knockouts. I don't think we currently have enough. So let's go Quick Ball away a Bosss Orders for a Dedenne. We're just trying to get nonsense Pokemon out. There's a Twin Energy. We can get that in play. Let's go ahead here, and we're going to put the Giovannis Exile on top of our deck. I think that's a really good play. We're going to lose a triple acceleration energy in the process, but that's fine. Let's yeet this hand away. And we put down the Sinistea last turn. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's search out another one. Let's go T-Break here, discarding the Galarian Mr. Rimes. It's one that doesn't necessarily matter too much. And do I want to retreat and do some damage? I could do 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. I don't think it makes sense. So I'm just going to go ahead here and pass. Poor Guru taking all the damage. I would very much like to Giovanni's Exile away these Pokemon next turn, just so I can avoid prize cards being in play. They're probably going to get a Crobat, but that's okay. Okay, maybe they just have a Crobat in their hand then, but they don't have the Eternatus V Max. So depending on how they play this matchup, it could be really awkward for them. That's the big thing. The Marnie kind of sucks there. I really liked having all those Mad Party Pokemon in my hands, but that's okay. We just gotta see what we can get off the Marnie. I like that there's access to Bosss Orders, so I can start attacking into some other Pokemon. Maybe they're gonna go ahead and Ascension. Okay. So just double checking that I read this, as long as this Pokemon's the active spot, so we can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, so we need to get another 3 in the discard pile in order to knock out a Crobats. I think that that's going to be totally the best way to deal with this. So let's go ahead here and boss up a Crobats. Yeah. Crobats, I'm going to go Great Ball. Quick Ball, discarding this one for the Dedenne-GX. So I have access to being able to use my abilities again, no longer shut off. And before I go in with anything, I'm just going to go Dedenne-GX. So hopefully I can get some Mad Party Pokemon in my hands. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need one more. So let's go ahead here and go for the Evolution Incense. Just grabbing a Galarian Mr. Rime. Let's yeet this out of the hands. And I'm going to put this on top of the deck. So no point of doing anything else. I am just going to go ahead and retreat and take my first 2 prize cards. For the 180 damage, that's huge. So the good thing about this is that my hand's fairly abundant with cards. I have access to Giovannis Exile to lower my bench size. I have a lot of energies. I have a decent bit of Mad Party Pokemon in my discard pile. I'm feeling pretty good. And the fact that Giovannis Exile is on top of my deck, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Now, if they get a Toxicroak out, I'm getting knocked out with Severe Poison in between turns. Can be a little bit awkward, and this is not particularly the hand that I was looking for. Now, the fact that it looks like they're going to attack with the Eternatus VMAX looks like it might be a mistake on my opponent's behalf. Not entirely sure. They did Marty me into a disgusting hand. So, I gotta kind of vibe out here, see exactly what's good. Nothing that you could do when you get Martied against a difficult matchup. But the best thing that they should do here is definitely Toxicroak and attack with neutralizing sort of Severe Poison with Toxicroak to do 6 damage counters in between turns. So we'll see if they're going for it. Yeah, looks like they're making the correct play. So there's 6 damage counters in between turns. We're knocked out. I'm going to send up my Pokemon with Free Retreat. I could also send up the Crobat V because it is Dark type. Let's see what we get. And I have no current way to attack. I'm just going to retreat here and pass. So when you play against weird decks on the ladder, sometimes you're going to run into weird decks. Again, Eternatus, not a great matchup. I'm doing everything I possibly can, but sometimes you're going to get Martied into absolutely nothing. And that's okay. And that's one of the things where this deck might be more susceptible to Marty than other decks. And they're really starting to punish me. I don't think that that's a good idea to start bringing up Pokemon like Sinistea. You really want to bring that up for Pokemon like Crobat V, because I do play Giovannis Exile and I do play Pal Pad. So our opponent can very much be punished here. I mean, they're playing mostly correct, but I think that move was a little bit risky on their behalf. There's a Professors Research. I'm not pissed off at that. That seems like a pretty good card to get. I am going to give myself Free Retreat here as well. See what else we can get. So no access to attacking. That's going to be really, 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 really awkward. I'm going to go Pal Pad, giving myself back a Bosss. At this point, I really don't care about anything else that's going on. I'm just going to pass my turn. Now, I do feel like it's a little bit of an awkward situation when it comes to the amount of attacking Pokemon that I have. And this is where, like, Mad Party really shows its weaknesses when you're just scrambling in these types of situations. I don't know entirely how I'd be able to win this game. Great Catcher is not, like, there's nothing that I could bring up on my opponent's side. So I'm a little bit worried that I won't have enough attacking Pokemon to complete this game. And I think I've already lost my Ordinary Rod. So that means I have access to no more Polteageist, and I only have 2 more attacking Pokemon, and that's one of them. If my opponent recognizes that, which I think they probably will, I don't think I'll be able to finish this game. So I can't attack for the foreseeable future. I don't know why they went with that. They could have just went Severe Poison for the knockouts. Bosss Orders could be huge. Not a card that I necessarily want to put down yet. Let's put Bosss Orders. Maybe if I can get Dedenne. I should have done Evolution Incense first. There is Dedenne left. Yeah, let's go Great Ball for Dedenne. Let's pitch this hand away. Geez, I feel like I feel like I find ways to win these games. I have used 2 twins already, so I'm just gonna put another Bunnelby down because that sounds important. I have 4, 8, 11, 13, 13, so I'm doing 260. Let's bring up this Pokemon though, since it has the goods. It has an energy on it. Let's go ahead here and retreat. And let's attack. So there's the Galarian Mr. Rime. I mean, we're close to being able to win this game. I don't actually remember if there was a twin energy. I think I checked through the deck. So it's very possible that there's twin energy and I just top deck twin energy and I'm able to boss up and win. That would certainly be nice. But if there's no twin left, then I have no chance of winning the game. So I feel like I got to win the game next turn in order to put it back. The fact that they're going to go with Galarian Weezing makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. But if there is twin in there, there's a 33% chance of me winning the deck or winning the game. There would be a higher chance, a 66% chance, if I had access to Guru with Primate Wisdom. But it is what it is. Wasn't expecting to hit Galarian Weezing Eternatus. So from a few mistakes of my opponent, we're able to get into this situation. It is what it is. Let's see if we could get out of it. And nothing wrong against my opponent again. Like, I think they're playing an interesting version of the deck. But everyone has ways that they could round up their play. We're gonna set up the Pokemon with free retreats. Come on, twin energy, twin energy, twin energy. That is not a twin energy. So we could discard Pokemon tools. I don't want to discard my Pokemon tools. We have an opportunity to get it. Let's check with Great Ball here. Twin energy is there. So we have a 50% chance of getting it. So here's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to send up a Pokemon that, I mean, I guess they will be able to retreat any of these Pokemon. Let's bring up this. And if we can get the Primate Wisdom on top of the deck, because now we have access to our ability, we will win the game. So let's go Primate Wisdom. And we have a 50-50 chance. Woo! We are able to steal the game from our opponents. Bam. There you go. 280 damage. Let's go. And there you have it, peeps. That is the Mad Party deck in action. So a lot of the games that we played were a little bit awkward. And that's what you're going to get when you play a deck like Mad Party. Is it the best deck in format? No. But it does have some opportunities, and it has some really cool gameplay. I don't even know if I played the deck perfectly in this video, but I did show a lot of the cool plays that you could make with this deck. So whether or not you want to build the Cloud version of this deck with the new shiny Pokemon, the new Mad Party alternates promo arts, or if you're just rocking with the same old Darkness Ablaze versions, Mad Party is certainly a viable deck in the format, and it can only get better even if they print more and more Mad Party Pokemon. Now, that's unconfirmed, but I do believe that there's a chance that could happen in the future. So let me know what you think about Mad Party in the comments below. Is it your favorite deck? Do you like this deck? Have you ever played against this deck before? And yeah, I don't know. I guess for me, I usually say what I'm going to do at the end of the video. I think I'm going to go do some editing. It's super fun, super lame, but that's what you got to get when you're on the YouTube grind. Thank you everyone for watching this video so much. Appreciate all the support for the channel, and have yourself a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you haven't already, it'd mean the world to me if you could subscribe to help support me as a content creator. Thanks again, and have yourself a great one.